We know it has been a big day for a lot of you with the news that a brand new album from this guy is coming in October. Tame Impala, back with the 5th album, Deadbeat. We got the news, we got the brand new song Loser yesterday, and we have the man himself, Kevin Parker, on the line from LA right now. Kev, welcome back to Triple J. How are you?
Hey guys, thanks for having me. I'm good, I'm well.
I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit disappointed to hear you were in LA because I know that tomorrow is a big day for the Dockers. You are the number 1 ticket holder, elimination final against the Suns. You're not going to be at the game. Are you going to be watching from home?
I'm not going to be at home, but I'm holding out for the big one.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way. It's the game is on at 2:30 a.m. LA time, so you know, it's not like it's going to require any less dedication.
Absolutely. And I mean, a big game, an elimination final, as we said. I mean, any words of inspo, bit of a pep talk for the boys?
Oh, geez. I mean, there's nothing that I'm going to be able to say that's going to be able to help them, but I don't know. I guess just believe in yourselves. You know, soak up the moment. You know.
Believe in yourselves and
enjoy it. Enjoy yourself.
Absolutely. Yes. And words that, you know, we can say to you as well with this new announcement, brand new album, Deadbeat, all the new singles that have dropped as well. Kevin, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm holding together.
Holding together.
I'm holding together. That's really the best way I can describe it. Yeah, it's like it's finally happening, you know, so yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of nice too that the news of the album coming is a month before, or just, you know, a little over a month before the album actually comes out. Is that your preference to just be like, here's the news, and then only a few weeks later, here's the actual album?
Oh man, it's a complicated matrix of timing, and I mean, like, put it this way, we're not even done with announcements. Yeah, I mean, like it's like this, you know, insane balance of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever is my preference is a distant factor, you know.
We also noticed last month it was 10 years of Currents, and what a milestone for this album. I mean, for those particular milestones, do you do anything to celebrate? Like, did you do anything to celebrate the 10 years of Currents?
Well, I mean, like, without letting the cat out of the bag, there's still good. There's still Currents 10-year stuff to happen. Ooh. But I think for me, it's kind of mostly just like this sort of time of reflection. I mean, it's kind of it's like a combination of like there's like sort of things we've got to get together for the like some sort of 10-year celebration or whatever, and it's like going back into my like hard drives from like 10 years ago and just looking at photos and demos and songs and stuff. It's always like, wow, you know, all those things together just sort of add together to be this like real kind of trip.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what it's like for me. It's like, wow, you know. Just sort of experiencing my life 10 years ago. That's kind of the biggest part for me.
Interesting to have one sort of foot in the past and one in the future with this new album, though. Like, what's that like?
Definitely. Well, I mean, it just happened like that, you know. Yeah. It wasn't intentional, and it like probably wasn't even like preferred, but it's cool. It's cool, you know. Like that's the thing about releasing music and video clips and all that kind of stuff that goes along with it. There's always just unknown factors that you're just not aware of, you know? It's like everything's coming together, it's going to be this, we're talking about this, and it's like, oh, fuck, sorry. Oh, shit, I mean... oh, heck.
Oh, damn.
Oh, gosh, it's like exactly the same time as the 10-year occurrence anniversary. So, yeah, it just happens. As things... Yeah, the universe is strange.
Yeah. This is also your first album that you are putting out as a dad, and the cover art is a really beautiful photo of you with your daughter Peach. Where was that photo taken?
I was actually out of the front of my house. We were doing a photo shoot for the album cover, where we sort of had me in sort of very glamorous, you know, position, sort of angles and stuff. And then Peach just sort of ran onto the set randomly. She just sort of like was walking by and she just sort of wanted to jump onto the set real quick. So I just gave her a hug, and like obviously the photographer was like snapping away because why not? And as it happens, it was like, oh, you know what? I think that photo fits the best.
Yeah,
I
why?
guess, it just like it's one of those things where like, like you can't really explain why it works, but it just works. We were just looking at it and we were thinking about Deadbeat, like not because of like the Deadbeat dad or anything. Honestly, that was like the last thing we thought about. It just the photo just has this sort of energy to it, Like I even feel like the expression on her face is kind of just like one of those sort of intriguing, uncertain things, like it's not saying it's like the Mona Lisa or anything, but I don't know. I just sort of get lost in that photo, not because it's my own kids' eyes, but yeah.
Yeah. Have you played the album for the kids? I mean, any early reviews?
Yeah, I mean, Peach was one of the first ones to ever hear demos because, like, when I started working on the album, she was like, would have been like 2 years old, and she was a 2 year old in the back of the car. Sometimes I'd be driving around, I'd just play demos, and she would hear it before anyone. Not She was like too young to know what was going on.
But it's almost cool that you can get that from a 2-year-old, like I don't know, just this direct reaction from a toddler. Not even
Totally.
a child, a baby.
No, I had exactly the same thought. It's like, yeah, a child's interpretation of music is pure,
Yeah. Do you try and steer their music listening habits in any sort of direction? I mean, are they into any sort of music at the moment?
That's very much up to them, my friend. Yeah, you can influence them, but at the end of the day, they're into what they're into.
Yeah. About this album, Deadbeat, we are 5 albums in with Tame Impala. Is there a genre or a sound maybe that you haven't explored before that we will be able to hear on this record?
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of the one thing that I can be sure about with the album. Yeah, I mean, I'm always into exploring new things. That's kind of the thing that's the kind of thing that keeps me going. Is just like exploring parts that I haven't explored before that I love.
And with End of Summer and Loser being the 2 tastes that we've had so far, both of them are so different from the other. Does the album lean towards sounding more like one than the other, or is the rest just, again, completely different from those 2 songs?
I don't know. Well, I don't want to give too much away, obviously, but like I understand that people hear them as different genres or whatever, but honestly, to me, they just sound like the same world. Like even in the songs that, like one of the things with this album that I wanted to do was just use like a really small amount of sounds and not just use the whole studio. I just wanted to make this really like condensed sound. So even though there's like techno and there's sort of like psych rock or whatever you want to call it, to me they fit together. I don't know. Like again, I can't really explain why, but that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, you have said, I mean, that the WA raves and bush doof culture has inspired this album. With the song Loser, what part of the rave or the doof experience do you think that would be soundtracking?
That's a great question. I guess sort of like in the car stereo on the way home. I don't know. You're like burnt out.
Mum's picked you up.
When you're burnt out.
Yeah, feeling a bit dusty. Absolutely. I really enjoy as well the thought of you kind of having to explain what a bush doof is to maybe those who aren't across it, because you don't realise what a quintessentially Australian experience it is.
Totally. Yeah. You know what? Like every day, it's really funny when like I'm sort of on a photo shoot or something in America, and they've got the brief for sort of styles, and they're like, "Okay, we've got here bush doof." So that's kind of like I have a chuckle a lot of times when people are saying that word to me. But I tell you what, we're definitely spreading the word in America now.
Yeah, 100%. Tame Impala with us here talking about this brand new record, and of course the song that dropped yesterday, Loser. The music video features a very familiar face to a lot of people, Djo Keery, aka Joe, who we had on our show last year, and we actually got to ask him about his dream collaborator. This is what he said.
Yeah, I mean, I love Tame and Pond. For me, that was both of those bands were kind of like a big moment in my like late teens, early 20s. So to work with those guys would be like, okay, I can die.
Did he ever let on how much of a fan he was of Tame Impala when you met him, or did he keep it cool?
He mentioned that he was a fan, but you know, he's a pretty cool guy. He's a pretty naturally cool guy, so he kept his cool. He didn't. Yeah, I feel like I've sort of like heard about from other people how much of a Tame Impala fan he is, more so than from him. But he what do you call it? He like found his moment or whatever. He's like mentioned a song that was from years ago. He was like, you know, because I'm a fan, man. I was like, oh, thank you, dude. You know,
pick something from the back catalog. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, but yeah, he's a dude.
Yeah, before Loser was released, there was also some posters around the world sort of teasing this song with a photo of you at 16. What do you reckon 16-year-old Kev would think of this new album?
Like, I could say that he would love it, but I can't be confident, you know?
Yeah.
He was into quite sort of specific things, you know?
It is a great photo as well, that school photo. The haircut,
man.
It's
the posture.
It's such an Australian, like, school photo.
Do you know what's funny? Like, whenever I've seen my school photos on the internet, like over the years, which I have done because, you know, people just find that shit, I just always cringed so hard. Like, oh, fuck, are you kidding? Oh, sorry, I swore again. I was like, oh my God, you know, those photos there.
And speaking of
there
that,
again, and because it's school photos, so there's like 5 of them. You know, it's high school photos.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The wallet size.
Yeah, exactly. When someone from the label or the management was like, what about this for Loser promo? I was like, oh my God. It's like we're gonna put these up all around like LA and New York. 'Cause I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Like it was funny because I was like, surely not, but I knew they were right. You know, I knew it was even though I was like, I couldn't even look at it. I knew that they were onto something.
Yeah,
they're clever cookies.
in the same way that you saw that photo of Peach and it had this, you know, unexplainable thing, this magic to it that you can't put words
exactly.
to. That school photo of you as well for Loser, it has the same effect. But
exactly. So much of this album and like rollout and stuff has just been like, it's been mostly more about sort of like going by feeling. You know, it's like in the past where I've sort of been really obsessed with like being able to explain everything. You know, this time it's been more about like these things don't fit together, but for some reason they feel like they do. So let's just go with it.
Yeah. Before we let you go, Kevin, you are doing some DJ sets with Justice at the end of the year with this new album. And you know what we know from its influence? Could we see more Tame Impala DJ sets in the future? Some bush doofs?
Oh man, I hope so. I really hope so. It's kind of my fantasy. It's like that kind of thing is my fantasy, but like the life that I lead in the real world, doesn't always allow for that. But you know, yeah. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Kevin, thank you so much for taking the time. We really appreciate it. And hopefully, we'll be able to hear more from you about this upcoming record. Deadbeat is the name of it, out on October 17th. But thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.
Of course. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.